Hi everyone, it's Vic Tilson here. So moving on, if you looked at some of my other videos, I just showed a painting that was dated 1990. So this is a kind of a follow-on from that. And years ago when I was first starting to learn to paint and draw, nobody ever showed me anything basically. The school was absolutely useless, art lessons were kind of absolutely rubbish. But one thing I did learn from a teacher was how to use shade. And this painting is dated 91. And this was probably one of the first paintings that I actually started to use shade significantly to, really to kind of good effect. And it's simply a graphite pencil, very simple, but just using the shade and the darkness to create some kind of texture and create some depth really. And in this painting, this is a watercolor, but this is kind of one of the first paintings where I started to merge paints together and start to explore how I could actually mix colours on the actual paper, not mixing them in the palette, but actually mixing them on the paper with the brush as I paint. And that's something I still do today. Obviously with the watercolour it's slightly different, probably a little bit harder actually, because as soon as that hits the paper it does start to dry, so it is a bit of a race against time. But in hindsight that was probably a good thing actually, because it did teach you to paint pretty quick and to get it right first time. So this was the kind of thing I was doing back in the early 1990s. So these paints were pretty basic. I think at the time I was using Winsor & Newton Cotman series, something like that, mainly because I didn't know any better. And they've lasted a test of time really, really well, which is good to know. I have to say today's paints, I'm not too sure if they're up to the same quality because they're made in a different location, and I don't use Winsor & Newton anymore, to be honest. But back in the day they were a very, very good brand of paint. So there we go. So that is a look at an old painting. As you can see, I'm still signing my name with a C there. It's my birth name. As I said in the other video, my name did get changed during an exhibition when the curator misspelt my name and put a K instead of a C, and it just kind of stuck ever since really. So there we go. But this is a very nice painting. I think this was the point where I thought, maybe I've got something here I could actually kind of use. Have I got a talent? Interesting. Who knows? You can never say, can you? It's just in the eye of the beholder. But I started to think maybe I could do something with this, and just proved the point really. So I've gone on. So this is about 30 years ago this year. Yeah, okay. So there we go. Used to use a lot of black as well. Used to like black, but mainly for the depth really. Gave you a bit of depth. Anyway, thanks for taking a look at this. I hope you've enjoyed especially the pencil use, which pencils are very underrated. I do like pencils. Hit the old subscribe button on the channel. That'd be absolutely super if you could do that. Much appreciated. And also doing that as well, you get notifications to new videos and information about me. I'll put links to social media. You can find me on Facebook and on Instagram. Facebook is probably the more interactive one, and I put stuff on there like as I'm painting it, and always happy to chat to people on Messenger. So if you ever want to get hold of me, that is going to be the best way to do it. So thanks a lot for your time. Hope you enjoyed what you've seen. Feel free to share the video and check back for more paintings soon. Take care.